Today we are going to talk about the polar vortex from December 2025 to January of 2026. First, we have to visualize Earth as a bubble or a drop of water, and the polar vortex is sort of a twister. It is a vortex, and using that analogy, we can see how the Earth as a drop of water is pushed around by the weak electromagnetic field. The polar vortex is in the top layer of the atmosphere. It's sort of a river, and what it happened this time is that the twister it tumbled towards the south side, towards North America, but it also started in Siberia. What happened was that hot air pushed towards the north, and that made the polar vortex destabilize. Here we can visualize it like a spillage. It's a low pressure spillage from the upper atmosphere. That's why I have the belief that flu viruses live on the upper atmosphere, and when the polar vortex creeps to the surface level, it's when everybody starts getting ill. It took a month for people in Siberia to be ill, and then from people in Florida to be ill from virus infections. Don't ask me how I know that. The guilty party was a hot air mass that pushed north and upwards, and that is what caused the whole winter extreme. I hope that I'm being clear, because every video I'm always concerned about not being clear enough, but there is so much to say that I really don't have time for nuances. Here is Siberia, and this is the east coast of North America. If you believe in magic, then this was a good time to connect with Siberia. The stratosphere polar vortex is what I would call the corona of Earth, and sandwiched in the middle between the surface and the stratosphere, then there is a third atmosphere hosting the jet stream, which is like a river that moves. And it's my belief that the magnetic field weakening is what is causing the hot air masses to move towards areas that shouldn't be, destabilizing the whole system. The theory is that the north magnetic pole is moving south. Well, it has been moving south for hundreds of years, for decades, since it has been studied. It has been shown that it's been moving. And we can see the hot and cold air engaging in sort of a dance. That's what it creates the vortex. We can see the vortex as a highway to the space that creates a low pressure, barometric pressure, and that's what creates the cold temperatures. Those lines are called sprites, and they appear during thunderstorms, but they also appear when the magnetic field weakens and space particles go inside the atmosphere, creating a static and therefore electric phenomenon. I just add them to improve the cuteness level of the video. We are planning to make videos during the next few years, and at the moment we are just amateurs, and we are grateful for you listening to us. We already broke the 7th like barrier, and now we are starting to have 8 likes in our videos, which make us to have a sense of success, that we are being successful in our endeavor. Visualizing the atmosphere as rivers, we can see the jet stream, which is the middle atmosphere, as a river. Here we can see how the polar vortex fractures and branches back, creating an A shape. Here we can see how the green color is the mass of hot air going north and creating the disruption that makes it to branch back. And this analysis is just for the months of December and January. We are hoping that you had a better understanding of the situation with our explanation, and surely enough you can find all the information on the internet. It's just that we give explanation of things that we think that matter, and giving our explanation, it helps other people to have a better understanding, because people do not have time to be researching for things. So if you are hearing this and you like our explanations and videos, I'm asking you to please share our channel with one more person, so we can start growing finally exponentially, and continue grow. We are gonna continue posting videos no matter what, even if we have only 8 subscribers or 20 or 30. We will continue doing it because it's something that gives us a sense of success, a sense of achievement, and that's what we want. Illuminating future. Stay tuned.